Getting a bit dark, but I'm gonna take some evergreen cuttings. We will take them in and plug them up. First things first, this is some IPA and my clippers, which are Falco knockoffs. Oh, and they're stuck shut, so that's nice. And I'm just gonna spray them down really good. I love the smell of IPA. It smells so clean. Guess that's what happens after you work at a infection control factory for many years. I'll give them a good wipe, and now we're gonna go take some cuttings. This is some sort of yew. I probably have a tag on it. Oh, there it is. Huh. 32. I think it was dense yew. Nothing fancy, or English yew maybe. I'm just gonna take some cuttings from this year's growth. So basically the tips. We'll do like roughly 5 inches. Because I'm doing a whole bunch of cuttings at once, and I'm doing multiples of 8 because of the seed tray I have, you'll see. This is how I'm marking them. I got marking tape, a Sharpie. I'm just gonna bundle them up, throw them in the bucket. And I'm gonna do all my cuttings now. If I don't get them finished, I'll put these in the fridge with a little bit of water in the bottom. And that should be good. So I'm just gonna continue going and taking cuttings, same idea. It'll be this year's growth. It's getting too dark now to film, so bye. We're gonna prepare a 50-50 potting soil and perlite mix. So the potting soil I'm using is just ProMix BX general purpose potting soil. I don't think it has any nutrients or anything in it. It's just a growing medium. Yeah, that's what it says, growing medium. Okay, we're gonna add some water, mix it all together, and then fill the trays. Okay, so that's 5 times 32 trays. Oh shit, broke it. We're in the library. I'm gonna do my cuttings here. This is on the south side of the house. I got a little bench here. I'm just gonna put them all here with, well, you'll see what we'll do. I'm gonna use Dip and Grow Hormone, which is 1%. I'm gonna do 0.6% because these are evergreens. It comes with like a dilution cup for you. I'm gonna go to the third mark, which is 18 mils, and then dilute it to 30, which should give me a 0.6% IBA. All right? Shake, shake, shake. I don't know if it works, but rooting hormone, I guess, is better than nothing. This is probably gonna use up all of it. It's clearly diluted in an alcohol, probably IPA. Actually, that might be ethanol. I think that's ethanol. That would explain the shipping. Anyway. All right. So I did to the third line, and now I'll just top up to the 5 times line, which should give me 0.6%. Okay, we went a little bit above. So we're probably, let's say, 0.5%. I know some people like these details, but I don't think they really matter. Okay. Oh, I guess I need my cuttings. Oh my god, I did it again. Oh my god, I'm an idiot and I'm blind. Whole bucket was right here. Let's get started here. So first, check these bad boys. This is elkhorn cedar, variegated. I don't know if you can see. Really neat, really neat foliage. The amazing part is, look at the bottom. Isn't that neat? There's like white stuff going on. I don't know. Really cool. There's a garden center. It's like literally like 5 minutes away. And this guy grows stuff that's not supposed to grow in this zone. That's kind of what his garden center is known for. He's got all sorts of like different tropical plants and stuff that are like a warmer zone. And he tries them here. And this came from a plant I got from him. And he said it was from cuttings he did. So I'm gonna try it. And this is probably way too many. Okay, so this one I want to do 12. So just strip some of the bottom stuff off. Dip it for a few seconds. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do a whole bunch like this. I think. I'm just gonna basically clean a whole bunch up and put them in the rooting hormone. And then when I'm done, we will plant them all. And I think on some of them, I'm gonna do an angle cut. All right, I'm just gonna give that a little swirly, swirly, swirl. They've all been in there like, 5-10 seconds, whatever, maybe a minute. And just gotta give them a little push down each. Okay. I should grab some sort of towel. Okay, elkhorns done. They are so neat. Okay, next neat one. So this is from the same guy, Cryptomeria Yoshino. Smells like gin, to be honest. Yeah, smells like gin. Taking all the needles off. This is that dense hue. I'm almost thinking I should just do these ones outside. Okay, that's one tray done. Okay, so the only other thing I'm gonna do is this. Put the lid on. So this is a 8-quart or 55-liter Sterilite container, and it fits a standard 10 by 20. It fits a standard seed flat. So the only thing is, I drilled the 3 holes in the top. Before I did all these cuttings, I made sure the soil was nice and moist, and then I will keep an eye on the moisture.
Where do I begin? I don't even know where to start. I just saw this one and it was like a falsecypress, and it was blue and it was gold and it was like a column. I knew I needed it. So, I gave the lady the money and she gave it to me. And then when I got home, I was just like, this isn't enough. I need more. I could get a whole bunch more of these. Yeah, I knew it was wrong, but I just wanted more. I couldn't stop myself. So, here we are. Like, I'm not a bad person. I don't sell it to other people. I just make more for myself. I'm not hurting anybody. Oh, it smells so good. What can I say? I am what I am.
All right, so in the spring, I planted a ton of evergreens all up in this hill, which I can't wait till actual fall or winter when all this ground cover dies off, and then they'll all show up really nice. But this guy, I don't remember what it's called. I'll have to look at the old video to get the name because I don't see the tag anywhere. I'm gonna get some cuttings of it because it's grown like 3-4 times the size. It's probably done the best. That and the mint julip are doing really good. So I'm getting cuttings of those for sure. But I'll look up this name and probably put it on the screen. All right, and continuing along, we got some variegated boxwood, which I was kind of skeptical it was even boxwood for a minute there, until I started taking these cuttings, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's boxwood. It has that smell. It's not really like the cat pee smell, but it does smell like boxwood, if you know what I mean. Trautman juniper, obviously I have way too many of these. I'm gonna finish this with Trautmans, and then the extra, because I will have a lot of extra, I will do outdoors. Okay, there's another one done. So I ended up having to cut one of the ends off in order for the lids to fit properly. So that's really irritating, but is what it is. So let's move on to the next one I got here. Gold thread cypress. Yeah, that's right. Ah, yes, mint julip. Love this juniper. Okay, so same thing. Just gonna shuck them. Cut all the tips off. Oh, pencil point juniper. All right. Oh, this is the one I've been waiting for. Oh my god, did I not write? Oh, I gotta look it up still. Vintage gold falsecypress, that's what it's called. Another falsecypress. Weeping Nootka. Oh, I don't want to cut the tops off these ones as I do it. Okay, now we've got a teddy cedar, which is not a cedar like a lot of them. It's a juniper, but this one, I think one of the dogs or a child stepped on my plant that was doing so good and knocked a huge branch off. So we're gonna try and obviously propagate it. I need more plants. All right, this one are the cedars out in the front lawn. I have no idea what variety they are or cultivar they are. I just know they're not normal Western? They're not normal Thuja occidentalis. I don't know about the word. Anyway, they're not DeGroot Spire, but they grow really slow. That's all I got. But this year, all of a sudden, they all grew new, like really thick, fast leaders. So I cut them all off, and we're gonna grow them. So this one is Blue Haven or Blue Heaven, I'm not sure, because I've seen both names. Juniper. Kind of like Wichita Blue, but a little more like stringly looking. Well, that didn't fucking work. Alright, new tray. Golden Emerald Cedar. And that CCR in the background. Elwoodii Lawson Cypress. Show you a picture. So that's all I'm gonna do for this video, I think. There are a couple more plants I want to get cuttings from, but that's just going to be off camera, whatever. But I wanted to recap a little bit. Some of the things you want to consider if propagating evergreens. You want the last year's growth. That's number one. So that's kind of like semi-hardwood if you're doing this in fall. For evergreens, you want a stronger rooting hormone. That's number two. If you're going to do them indoors, you need some sort of humidity dome. Evergreens will need some sort of moisture in the air, but then you also don't want them too wet. It's always a delicate balance for that. What else can I say? Your soil or rooting medium, you don't want anything that supports the growth of bacteria. What else we got? If you see mold or anything, feel free to spray it with peroxide, just regular peroxide. Don't dilute it or anything. Just spray it with straight up peroxide. That stuff is your friend and it does not hurt plants. I think that's all I can think of right now, but I will definitely try and do an update video on this with the results. And like, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this works out. This is just a hobby for me. I'm not like a professional, clearly, but I would like to get as many plants as I can for free. And I think that's about it. So have a good day. Goodbye.